So I just wanted to do a little video on this motor. Just can't get it to run correct. I've tried everything. I've actually taken it apart, the timing chain, and I've actually put it back together again twice. I've videotaped it. Everything is just bam, bulletproof. You can see that that peg right there is at top dead center, and it's moved over a few times so you won't see the shiny link, but both times I've set it, the shiny link would be, you know, right where it's supposed to be, right there, slightly to the passenger side. The passenger side, the chain is looser than the driver's side. The driver's side is a little tighter, or quite a bit tighter. If you move down, it probably won't, this probably won't get picked up. I don't know that it's going to get picked up here. Slightly. You can see the mark. I know that it shows it kind of right off the zero, but it's fairly well on the zero. What else? I did take the cap off, and that rotor is pointed directly at that number 1. And I did put something in that spark plug hole when I set this up to top dead center. So I do know that that is at top dead center compression stroke. So, I mean, all signs show that it's at top dead center. But when I've started it and hit it with the timing light, that mark down there on that pulley doesn't even go anywhere close to the degree marks on that lever, on that little spot down there. Not even close. So just to test it out, I moved the rotor back, or no, I moved it forward. I tried it both ways, but when I advanced it past the number 1, I got it to run, and I actually got it to where I could put that mark on the 8 degree. I could never get it to the 5 degree, but maxed out I could get it to the 8 degree. And that's the only time I've gotten this motor to run without having to keep the foot on the throttle. Otherwise it wants to die out. Yes, I put all the Weber back to factory spec. I've even messed with the settings. Guys are telling me that if I can't get that mark down there, you know, within that degree zone, that I have to be a tooth off. And I know I've read on Toyota websites that some guys say you can't go by top dead center and the tooth and this and that, blah blah blah. One thing that concerns me is, now I had all the valves done. I had all the valves by Machine Shop done. All that's done. You know, and I know that I'm at top dead center because, you know, I've checked the valves. The 2 front ones are loose. You know, I've been through that umpteen times. One thing that concerns me is today, and this is like day 3, when I did get this started, I heard a tapping sound. But I don't know if it's the valve. I don't know if it is the timing chain. Something was making a tapping sound. Now, since I've gone and restarted it, and it's not making the timing or that tapping sound, but it's not running right. And it's smoking quite a bit out the tailpipe, which brand new rebuilt motor, I don't think that it should sit there and smoke. You know, maybe for the first minute or two because you put all that oil in there, but it's obviously not running right, and I can't keep it running. And when I did get it to where it would maintain running, I absolutely could not set the timing mark down there, not even close. So, I don't know. Guys are telling me that I can't go by, you know, the marks on the timing chain. I don't know what else to go by. As you can clearly see, I'm at the 0 down there, and I'm at absolute top dead cylinder or dead center on that number one cylinder, and you can see that front pin is absolutely top dead center. But I've talked to mechanics, and they keep telling me you've got to be one pin off. I'm just curious, any Toyota people out there run into this problem? And if so, how did you solve it? Do you just take and put it one tooth off? If you do, which way? Which way do you put that tooth off? Please, guys, if anyone's run into this, or, you know, you haven't, but you know what to check, please leave a comment.